Hi, welcome to the third episode of Essayport's How-To's videos. On this episode, we are tackling how to format the words. All of the words should be typewritten in Microsoft Word. Every single assignment may have different requirements when it comes to paper format, but we will assume the use of the standard format if no information about it is mentioned in the requirement. The standard formats are using the font Times New Roman, font size 12, double spacing, and also standard margin. Of course, if the requirement of the assignment mentioned other formats, we could go ahead and use that. For standard assignment in essay form, the structure should have a title, introduction, body paragraphs, and also conclusion. I believe all of you are very familiar with this basic structure, and I will not drill further on this. As mentioned in previous episodes, we have to provide accurate reference list of all the sources we used to avoid plagiarism. In every assignment, we need to attach a reference list in a separate page. Now I will show you how to do that in one-click button in the Microsoft Word. For example, this assignment is done, and then we need to format for the reference list. Now we can see that the reference list is not on a separate page. However, instead of typing enter and putting it to the next page, which may change the position if the version of the Microsoft Word of the customer is not the same as yours, we would better do Insert and click Page Break. Then, Microsoft Word will bring the reference list to a new page in a very neat manner. Also, in some of the assignments such as reports, a table of contents may be required. It is not only time-consuming to make it manually, it usually looks untidy, which is certainly not what we want. Now, I will show you how to make a table of contents easily on Microsoft Word. If the assignment requires you to work on a table of contents, I would suggest you to start with the content page first. Now, let's use the very same assignment. Managers have many dimensions to their jobs as an example. You can list out all the sessions that you planned for this essay, including introduction, description, conclusion, and also references. Now, you just need to select the title, and very easily under the Style tab, you just choose Title. And for the others, you just need to put them as headings. Heading 1, 2, 3, or 4 will all work, even heading 5, just one of those headings. So now we will choose heading 1 as an example. Now you have set all the styles, you just need to go to an empty space and then click References, Table of Contents, Automatic Table 1, and it will work out the table for you. Now all you have to do is just to resume the styles of these words into the standard formats, which you can do it by the Home tab, of course. Choose Times New Roman, font size 12, not bold, double spacing. Perfect. Now you can just start to work on the assignment. Alright, so let's say you have finished all the parts. And now the pages might have changed because you have added things in between each headings. So at the end, before handing in, you need to go to the content page and then click Update Table and update page numbers only. You just click OK and it will help you to change the page numbers. Alright, the last function that I would like to show you on Microsoft Word is the ability to change the orientation of the page. In some assignments, for example this one, you have to use a table to tabulate some of the information. But in this portrait orientation, the information is very hard to read. So now we can do this by changing the orientation and putting the table into the next page. This can be done by going to the Page Layout tab, clicking Breaks. And under Session Breaks, we will just click Next Page. Now, we can change the orientation of this page into landscape. And we can resize the table and making the content easier to read. Yes, just like so. Now the orientation will become landscape. And if you want to change back, we just do the very same thing. Under Page Layout, you click Breaks, Session Breaks, and then on this page, you can change the orientation back. I hope you found all the techniques and tips talked about Microsoft Word is useful in this episode, and always remember, knowledge is power, and power brings money and respect. Thank you for watching and see you next time!